Hey guys, Azuriel here. So I hope you fellow GB fans are having a great Easter. I am in the process of 3D printing something, which I'll get to in a second. But here you see my old trap. I've never done a video on it, and I thought it was about time because, well, this new project is very relevant to it. So this is my trap. As you can see, it's all just an amalgamated mess of very highly suspect build quality. It's all made out of styrene, plexiglass, wood, metal, cardboard, some resin parts, and it's poorly constructed. About the only thing on this that I would save if I had to throw this thing away would maybe be the cartridge, because the cartridge I worked so hard on, and it took me the longest amount of time to build a cartridge. So that would probably be the one thing out of the two pieces that remain on this thing that I would keep if I had to throw this thing out. I'm still going to keep it, but it is going to go into an archive of sorts and probably never get touched again. And it's just horribly constructed. There's no detail in pieces. There's no decals. There's no bottom to the battery box or handle because they all fell off some time ago. So what am I 3D printing here? Well, you're looking at a mounting plate for my new trap. Yes, I said new trap. Probably you could have figured that one out earlier when I said something, but I am 3D printing a new trap. Right now I'm using clear PLA. Getting close here so you guys can see the print head in progress. As you can see, it's quite a ways in there. It's about to start making making some sidewalls, but this was designed by Norman, the guys over at Tested, and then shared on Thingiverse. And there have been a couple posts about it on GB Fans. If you guys have seen it or not, you can look for it. I think it's the only trap on Thingiverse.com. And it's a really cool project to be working on. I'm really appreciative of the guys that they did this, and they saved me a lot of time in having to model this. The only thing that I'm upset with is that the trap cartridge is not removable. But that's kind of negligible considering all of the awesome things that it's going to be capable of doing, which I'll get into as the project progresses. But to show off a little bit, I've already 3D printed some parts, and as soon as I can get a space clear, I'm going to show you guys those parts. Okay. So don't mind the laptop. It is a old laptop that's going to be my new 3D printing server, so I don't have to have a USB cable stretching across my cave. So, what am I laying out here? These are 3D printed parts I've already made for the trap. Some of these parts are going to be, well, almost recognizable if you've ever made a trap. These are the wheels, which I'm going to put on a screw, and they go into these mounts, which take, it looks like an M3 or an M4 screw, or I could just do a dowel. I think I'm just going to stick a wooden dowel in there and glue it in. But we've got the wheels, we've got the wheel axles done. And this little piece here, this is a really interesting piece, and I thought this was the coolest thing of all. This is a servo mount for a belt drive door system that the guys over at Tested engineered to open and close the trap doors, which I thought was really sweet. So I'm going to be including that in my trap. Now, it's not all fun and games, because here is my first attempt at printing the bottom plate that houses the wheels. While it's not like the best ever, it could be potentially salvageable with a little bit of work. So if anyone wants these pieces, I will not be throwing them out. I will be holding on to them. This is, again, just the bottom plate, so you'd have to build up an entire trap around it. And if you want them, just leave me an inbox, and I will leave me an inbox with your address, and I'll send these out right away. But there are problems with it. There's some delamination going on between the layers here on this one part. This is the only area in which there's some problems. But on this other side here, because I had to cut this in two to get it to print flat on my build plate, I wanted to just lay it down and have it build, and it didn't come out as well as I wanted it to. And by that I mean it didn't come out well at all. There's a white line all around the edge here, and that's where I had to super glue it together. Now it does hold. You can put a little bit of strain on it. You can see my thumb kind of going red there if this thing will focus, because I am putting a little bit of pressure on it to kind of demonstrate that it is in there pretty solid. But the major problem I'm having is that even with some brim material, it did warp a little bit, which again could be fixed. Just needs a little bit of work, and you can see there's a big gap in the back wall there. Again, not an entirely huge problem. It is fixable. Just throw in some strips of PLA and you can melt them in using a lighter or something. But again, if you want them, let me know. I will send them in the mill post haste. That being said, this trap is looking to be a lot more user friendly. There's no curling on the edges yet, which is a good thing, because at this state in the print, there would be some lifting going on, where the platform would just kind of start going from flat to bowing out like that, and it just it does not make for a good print. Well, that's about all the time that I have for today. But again, if you would like the first two pieces that I tried printing of this new trap, just leave me an inbox with your address, and I will send them out. Not even ask you for shipping cost. I'll just send them out as a thank you for watching the channel, and thank you for subscribing. If I get multiple people, I'll do a drawing on YouTube. I'll record a video of the drawing, and yeah, we'll take it from there. So until my next video update, guys, this is Azuriel. So yeah, thanks for watching.